Josh Green here for Tungsten Tales, joined by Cameron Menzies. Cameron, nice to see you looking so with a big smile on your face and enjoying yourself. What have you been up to and how you doing, mate?
I'm good, pal. Just working. The last 3 months been working. Lockdown the first time. I wasn't working for 6 months. Just couldn't get a job. Being a plumber, the trade was down, so now I'm just working in a car factory thing, making car parts for Jaguar, basically. So it's just getting by COVID. It's same as the rest of us, just try to get over it and get through it and
That's it, mate.
get to the other side, hopefully.
Yeah, that's it. I just got to get through it. I mean, just on the darts, I mean, obviously you're at Q School a couple of weeks ago now. Probably didn't go to plan as you would have liked, but how was the experience? I mean, how different was it to all the other years you've been at Q School?
I would say it was different because I've not played. I think the last time I played was Challenge Tour, and that was the last competitive game. I've not played online. I've not been practicing as much. It could have showed, but it's just the way things are because I've never been a practicer. I've always played local leagues, kind of thing. I've always played maybe an hour here and there, but I've always played like 3-4 days a week.
Yeah.
Now it's just basically I throw on a Saturday sometimes with my pals online, and like just for a couple of hours with them here and there, but not as much as I should. And I need to try and change that if I want to get through COVID. At least the same level, if I'm just going to keep getting worse.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I've talked to a lot of players, and I guess at the sort of the Challenge Tour standard, just below the pro ranks, it's a case of lots of it is social as well, and being able to go down the pub and throw your friends like it's still a big part of the game, and to not be able to do that, is the motivation maybe not there at times?
It's weird. It's like it's just kind of what's happened recently. It's just it wasn't working. I was up in Aberdeen with my daughter kind of thing for a while, so I definitely didn't put much effort in. But there was always something to aim for, like Pro Tours, Challenge Tour. It just seems to be. I think there's a lot of people the same have not been practicing as much, but there's been the opposite side. That there's folk who's been putting more hours in. So to me, it's just I've just struggled with it. To be honest, just I get bored. Online games. I've tried online and I was getting beat first round all the time. I wasn't my biggest fan of it.
Yeah, I guess it can only be the same over and over again if you're thrown in the same room. And
it's never been the same. Seeing the house, my dad could play me in the house and beat me. But it just I don't seem to concentrate as much. Kind of, I get through the emotions.
Yeah, and you talk about there. I mean, usually you've got something to aim for, whether it's a Challenge Tour or a Pro Tour or even an Open event. Is it a little bit difficult even now, just not knowing when the events are on the calendar and what you've got to aim for?
I don't get me wrong. Since Q School, I've actually practiced a bit. I've actually practiced more since Q School than I've done maybe the last 2 months. But I'm kind of getting a wee bit of bite back because even though I didn't get results, I enjoyed just playing darts again. It was just that adrenaline kind of thing. I've not had that for a wee while. But hopefully that doesn't dwindle and I keep practicing a bit. But I don't know when the next time we'll be playing darts is competitively. Folk at work's asking, but I couldn't tell you. They say 24 events for Challenge Tour this year, but I don't think it'll be. You might get half of that if you're lucky.
Yeah, I do tend to agree with you there. Just touching on Q School, I mean, we know what happened on Twitter. We saw what happened on day one. I still give you opportunity to say what happened there, because a lot of people were commenting.
I just played and I'd won, and the game was going straight away after me, and I knew I was playing the winner of that game, so I knew I had like 10-15 minutes, and I was sitting about, I was trying to just see what happened, and then so I was like, nah, you know. So I ran up the stairs to the disabled toilet, and they phoned me to say I was waiting for him, and I was like, I'm on the toilet. Then the time I ran down the stairs, they said I was scrapped. That was it. So I wasn't best pleased, but it's a situation. I'm sure it's a grey area. So what happens during the game if you've got to go to the toilet? Is it scrappy or is it allowed? I don't know the rules for that.
Yeah, I agree. It just seemed like a grey area, and there's got to be some sort of allowance, you would think, in that sort of situation.
The thing is, though, if everybody who's going to be late is going to go on the toilet, so everybody's going to get away with it. So I can see why it's kind of not a rule, but I thought, to be honest, though, I would still get through the finals. Like a point, it's hard. The games I get beat were close games. I'm not saying I'll beat Adam because Adam's a cracking player, but I will never know. I didn't get to play it, so I think that may have cost me. But live and learn.
Does it sting that it was just 1 point then?
It was legs. The thing is, I well 1 point would have got me, yeah, but it's not like it's happened before. I lost it to 2 card legs, so
Yeah.
it's deja vu. It's just don't get me wrong. If I got a 2 card this year, I don't think I'd have had a good year. I'm not playing at the level I have been before, so maybe there's a kick up the backside. I need to get back to practicing and playing and grafting, basically, because there's so many good players now. It's too many. It's the way it is. There's 11 to be about it.
Were you a little bit surprised in that stage 1 that there were so many good players? Obviously, lots of the top Challenge Tour, Development Tour players coming in stage 2.
In my opinion, I just treated it like a Challenge Tour event, because I think the Challenge Tour and Q School's pretty much the same standard. Kind of like anybody could win it, anybody could do well. Just maybe a couple of finishes, because there was it, for instance, the guy who got his tour card, Baggish.
Yeah.
We all know he's a good player. Didn't do well, then won his tour card the last day. The same year that I lost out, I think it was was the Cup Shepherd?
Yeah.
I think it was Nathan Derry. Didn't pick up any points and won a tour card outright in the last day, kind of, and that helped me out.
It's just
it's like, it's just, there's a lot of good players out there, and like my good pal of mine, Jack Main, when he got his tour card, and kind of thing, he just played top class and deserved it.
Yeah. Jack had a great few days, I guess.
He's always been a good player. He's just been like a couple of good games and maybe a bad game at the wrong time, but he was really consistent and it showed his car. So good play to him.
Yeah, I mean, what are the plans? I know we obviously don't know what is on the calendar for the coming months, but would it be to play Challenge Tour, maybe play a few Opens when we're allowed to, or?
To be honest with you, see me stuck in this that much. See, once we get out and we can play darts, I'll be going to as much as I can, because this has been terrible. Generally working and sitting in the house. I stay in a small village. Can't even, because we're anywhere close to me, it's over a different county. So I'm stuck here. It's poor. So I'll be going to as much as I can, even mad darts, things like that, just to play darts again and just try and get back to a better standard.
Yeah. Has it sort of made you feel, I mean, obviously not been able to play so much, has it made you feel like what you're missing with darts? I mean, it's such a big part of lots of players' lives, isn't it?
Oh, it's the thing is, I've played darts all my days. I've grown up through darts, kind of, because mum and dad. So I've been basically, darts was kind of 75% of my social life, kind of thing. So I've missed it. Like, just see, we've got group chats and that, and just darts on a Monday, darts on a Tuesday. I played it. It's like some weeks I used to play 5 days a week, kind of Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kind of thing. So it's all different teams as well. So I was a part of my social life. So definitely I've missed it. It's just simple. Just going for a throw in a game of pool as well. Just simple wee things. Yeah,
definitely, mate. Well, thank you very much for your time. We do wish you luck. Hopefully the Challenge Tour will be back soon, and we'll get to see you on there. And I'm sure we'll speak before Q School next year, and we'll have another go at getting that tour card.
Yeah, well, I'll keep trying. Trust me, I'll keep trying.
Right. Cheers for your time, Cam.
Take care, mate.